What would happen if you take 3 bloggers, send them to Maine and have them live for 3 months? This is the Blogger House, only on Keith TV.
Today the ladies and I are going to see the Wiscasset Atoms at the Twin Schooner Stadium. They are giving out Crab Shack bobbleheads, and if it's free I want one. The Atoms are playing the Boothbay Harbor Seagulls. I'm bringing French fries to throw at them.
Thank you for attending the season opening of your Wiscasset Atoms. Please look to the pitcher's mound as we have from the Blogger House Wiscasset's own Gretchen Barreto, Xenia Ramirez and Betty Grable. Throwing out the first pitch of the season is Gretchen Barreto. She is joined by team owner Crab Shack and the Insane Lobster Posse. Here is the windup and the pitch. Oh my word, it's a wild one. But that will do it for today.
That was the first time I ever been to a game of rounders in the USA, and Gretchen really shined. I wonder how she learned to throw like that.
Well, I just thought of that big Ned and wanted to be in that little pipsqueak that smells of boiled toad's urine.
I really liked how into the game Gretchen got. I mean, the other team players were scared of her.
Go back to Boothbay Harbor, you losers. Take this French fries with you, you seagulls, and don't shit on my BMW on your way out.
Well, Gretchen, you really are into this game.
Seagulls are only known for 2 things: attacking people at Crabshack and shitting on my BMW, and I'm sick of this shit. Here you go, seagulls. Go back to Boothbay Harbor.
Gretchen, I'm shocked you are throwing French fries at the seagulls. That is wrong.
I hope you brought enough for all of us, Gretchen. I want to throw a few also. The last time I was in Boothbay, and I'm ashamed to admit that I drove over there, I was told that they didn't sell Wiscasset Brewery IPA Pale Ale and I would have to buy the Boothbay Harbor IPA Seagull Silver Winged Beer instead. What in the name of the wicked good band did they tell me? That just pissed me off. Give me a handful of fries, Gretchen. I'm pissed.
I'm shocked at the lot of you. You didn't even give me any fries to throw at these seagulls. I'm embarrassed to say that I went to that Boothbay Harbor Village and I ordered some chips at the local Moxie King restaurant, and they mocked me and said they don't serve potato chips and said that they only served French fries there. They then gave me an order of chips and I told them that is what I wanted and that they needed to learn English. I'm so pissed. Now, give me some of those fries, Gretchen. I have a vendetta that I need to take out on these seagulls. That is for shitting on my Bentley.
Get the salt out of your ears. Go back to Boothbay, you bums.
Learn to speak English too, you moosehounds. Their head beer is better than that skunk piece Silver Seagull Draft IPO.
It has been all the talk of the Tri-County area. Gretchen Barreto is here to discuss her actions at the Wiscasset Atoms baseball game last night. Gretchen, what were you thinking when you started throwing French fries at the Boothbay Harbor Seagulls at last night's game?
Well, what can I say? I heard there were seagulls, so what do seagulls do other than shit on my BMW is to try and steal your French fries at Moxie Island. So I decided that I would do them a favor and feed them.
You were heard screaming, "Go back to Boothbay, you moosehounds." Then you had the audacity to insult their IPO. It is one of the best tasting beers in the States and tourists flock from all over the country to drink it.
The only thing that flocks to Boothbay Harbor during the summer are seagulls, and if they ain't cheating on my BMW, they are over at Moxieland Hamburger Shack trying to steal French fries. Boothbay hasn't been the same since they lost the water park to Dresden Mills, and tourists now by the droves go to Dresden Mills to have a fun day in the sun, while seagulls get drunk off that skunk piece. You know what tastes better than that skunk piece? Silver Seagull Pale Ale. Every other IPO in this state and the eastern part of Canada. Mikey's Wide Mouth tastes better, Steel City Beer tastes better, Single Star Light from Texas tastes better. That is shit beer. Carlsbad is better beer, even Betts Beer and Liechtenstein Beer from New Zealand.
I can't believe you talk like this. I just got word. The mayor of Boothbay Harbor has signed an executive order barring you from any Boothbay Harbor Seagull games and entering into city limits. You are a person non gratis in Boothbay Harbor.
That hurts my feelings. I guess if they want their boiled toad's urine beer, they can have their boiled toad's urine beer. I will sit here and serve my Wiscasset Pale Ale IPO at my Gretchen's Diner happy hour at 3 p.m. until closing 7 days a week. It's the best beer. It's like having a party in your mouth and your tongue is begging for more. It's the best beer sex your tongue will ever have. It's like having an oral orgasm.
Citizens, please, I ask for calm. That Gretchen Barreto will not get under our skin. She insulted out beer, our community, and culture. Our IPO goes back for 6 months, and she has the audacity to insult our cultural indigenous beer. How dare she? If I have any say in it, Gretchen Barreto is not allowed to step foot in our sacred and native, and if not our ancestral land. We don't want tourists insulting our livelihood. Our Silver Seagull IPO was rated in the top 10 new beers last week and the up-and-coming beer in IPO monthly 6 months ago. So there, what do you think of that, Gretchen Barreto?
Come on down to Gretchen's Diner where our beer doesn't taste like skunk piss. People come from as far away as the Damariscotta and Millinocket to have our beer. It's good. If you don't believe me, listen to the reviews by a tourist from England.
Gretchen Barreto makes a damn good beer and it tastes good too. So if you like that shit beer Silver Seagull from Boothbay Harbor, the hell with you. It tastes like wombat shit and boiled toad's urine if there was a combination. I almost vomited my shit up. Being British, I know what shit beer tastes like and that Boothbay Harbor IPO Silver Seagull needs to be flushed down the toilet. It's shit beer.
See, I told you, people from around the world likes my beer better than that skunk piss.
Thank you for watching. As always, please like, share and subscribe.